Hi, Mom.
All right. Thanks for teaching us how to get the A.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Maddie, here's baby. Oh, my gosh. She's getting bigger, Desmond.
Yes. Yes.
Gracie! So cute. Good morning.
This is Desmond.
Hi,
Hey.
Nate's upstairs still.
Yeah.
He's watching from his phone.
Desmond's he's supposed to be getting schoolwork done.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
I have.
Gosh, he's so alert and awake now. He's getting so big.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. We about ready to start? Is it 10 o'clock?
Yes, it is. It's 10:02.
10:02.
10:02.
Yeah, Nate's coming.
Hold
Wait
on.
1 minute.
Nate, run down here quick. Is Des still there?
There you go. Yeah, he's still here.
Jason and Des.
Hey, Desmond.
So, what should we do? 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock today? I'd say I'd probably get done by 3.
Okay.
Just think.
All right, bye, Nate.
Bye.
All right, Coach Jackson, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go.
All right, guys. Good morning. Hey, Hugo. Hey, let me say, Bryn, Rachel. So last week we had a really good week. Like I said, we had a lot of good feedback, a lot of good things turned in and submitted. This week we're taking our letter, that same concept, and kind of taking it a step further. So this time, you're going to be writing a letter to writing a letter from the perspective of your hero. So if you were to write a letter to, like if I were to write a letter to Michael Jordan, you're submitting his response to you. All right, so we've put some example letters on here on the Google Doc. I know some people have already taken a look at it, but we put some example letters on there. We found one from Conan O'Brien where he, put a little doodle, a little drawing sketch in there. I thought one that was pretty cool was the one from Marvel from Stan Lee. It was, I think his response was 25 years later. It was 25 years later, and you can kind of get an idea. You can infer what the original letter said based off of his response. So that's what we're wanting you to do. And then there's one that Coach Flanders put up talking about the kid wrote a letter to Samuel L. Jackson, and just the response that he thought that Samuel Jackson would say back to him. So with that being your actual activity, Coach Flanders is going to give you some things to talk about, some things to consider and think about when you are writing it.
So, as Coach Jackson and I have been working on this, we realized that they use the word infer mostly when you're reading fiction, and analyze seems to happen with a word that they use when it's nonfiction. So, what we are working on is analyzing how visuals and multimedia elements contribute to the meaning, tone, or beauty of a text. So, that's the first thing that we have. So, the ideas being communicated, the beauty, the tone, and multimedia. And then when they talk about, which media are we talking about? Basically any. Whether it's audio, video, documentary, multimedia, or just a text, a book. And Coach Jackson and I are doing a lot of research and just kind of studying on how these things all play together and how we just make meaning of the world around us. I guess is kind of where we are. And whenever we are reading and looking at new things, here are just kind of some helpful tips and information on when do you actually stop and take notes. For me, it's usually curiosity, okay, or meeting new worlds. So this weekend with Jason Reynolds, he mentioned a couple of books that he's reading, so I definitely wrote those down, and I'm going to go look those up and probably do some research on that. Again, just another little screen capture of different types of media, where you can find them, and just kind of different perspectives. And then the last thing that we pulled on, because obviously you guys know about The Last Dance with Michael Jordan, and it's weird because Coach Jackson was talking about it and I was putting this together this morning. But what can you infer from here about Michael Jordan, his attitude, his actions, look at his hands on his hips, look at the other guy's face. Kind of what do you think would either happen before this or what do you think is going to happen quickly after this compared to inferring from this picture? Totally different perception, persona, feelings portrayed. Maybe pepping up Scottie Pippen, or who knows what moment in time this is, but just looking at pictures and inferring stuff from there. And that's what we're just wanting you to work on, analyzing your skills. And now today you're going to be using your hero, and Maddie, using your hero. And when you turn in your reflection or your response or your letter, go ahead and tag us and tag your hero that you're writing the letter from when you do your submission. So tag us and your hero, and we'll see what happens with that.
And Mom.
Go ahead, Coach Jackson.
Elmo?
We have another guest host, Miracle.
Oh, Miracle. Okay. Miracle. So last week it was Elmo. Today it's Miracle. Well, all right, guys. We definitely look forward to reading your submissions. We said we had some great ones last week, so we look forward to reading them.
Yes, Lexi, tag right too, and make sure, Lexi, it's RIGHT in the middle. So WRITE, RIGHT.
Yes. So right. Hashtag coaching your classroom. Coaching your classroom, and then don't forget to tag your hero when you submit your letter. Yeah.
All right. Horns on 3.
All right.
3, go.
1, 2, 3.
Horns.